Welcome back to the pod life of Angel and Tina. This is your girl Angel.
And I'm Tina.
And this week we're diving into something a little more personal, our ultimate bucket list. You know, all the things we have to do and experience before we kick the bucket. But first, let's do a quick recap. Tina, how was your week?
It was long and very mentally challenging. Is that the word for it?
Yeah.
Work was a lot. It's very stressful at work. I had my seventh denial in a row for application. Seven
So
in a row.
like the people applied and then
And they got denied.
They
Yeah.
didn't like drop out. They just was like,
No,
no.
they got denied. They was gonna cancel, was denied. So that's money right there. Mom went home. Mom's back in Vegas. I have my own pod back, which is nice, but I do miss her because she did my laundry and she cooked me really nice dinners. Um, I don't think I've done anything, last weekend. What did we do last weekend? We just stayed at the house. We did the wine tasting for no, we didn't because it was closed for 4th of July. So we didn't do much on that. And that took her, I think, Tuesday. But nothing much. How about you? Did you do anything exciting?
No, nothing exciting. I just worked and struggled with work. I feel like everyone's insurance was being funny this week. So,
yeah.
I just struggled
with work
and
this just week. People who you've been talking to, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Insurance was trying to play with me this week, y'all. Yeah. I was so upset. I was like, I told one lady when she was talking to me, I said, look, I told you from the beginning I didn't want to talk to you. I said, so you need to transfer.
Get me to someone else.
Right? Like, you need to put me to the right department.
Like I already said, I want to hear your voice. Right? Bye.
And because sometimes people make me mad and I start going off on people. I said, all y'all do is sit around and lie. So please get me to the person I need to get to because you are not it. I called knowing you weren't it.
I've seen you mad, but I don't even think like you've ever raised your voice. Yeah. You probably think you've raised your voice.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I never see you mad.
Yeah, I don't get angry quick, but if I have to sit on the phone for 2 hours going in circles,
I'm gonna get mad.
You didn't piss me off because I could be doing other stuff for other patients, but yet I'm arguing on the phone, just trying to get an override because the hospital that the patient was at lost his medication and he just needs a refill.
And that could be like life-threatening though.
And I have to sit on the phone and argue for 4 days.
That's crazy.
It was for days. It wasn't like I called and argued for 2 hours.
This man was out medication for 4 days. Well, he could go with withdrawals and everything.
Luckily, this one, okay, so we do prior authorizations for medications, but we also do prior authorizations for like things that aren't medications but fall within the medical realm. So his was like a Dexcom reader. Because you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so if you have
diabetes
real bad, you have to prick your finger multiple times a day.
The prick the finger thing.
They have the one where you put it in your arm and you have the reader to tell you what's going on.
Okay.
The hospital lost his machine.
Oh man.
So, I was asked to, help the patient out, but at the same time, I didn't mind helping, but it took so long because I normally do the paperwork to get your medication approved. But since he was a transplant patient, I had to do the things to just get his medication filled as well. So you fall behind on doing your paperwork to getting approvals because I'm on the phones just trying to get an override so you can get it refilled. Because the insurance only give you one a year. You only get one reader a year, but if the hospital lost his reader,
then the hospital should be paying for it.
You would think, but that's not how it goes.
That's rude.
So at this point, I'm just fighting for my life to get, because he was like, I'm really tired of pricking my finger multiple times a day, every day. And I was like, I get it. I get it. No one likes to do it. My mom has to do it.
Yeah. I wish my week was more exciting this week, but it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Luckily my mom made me leftovers that she froze, and I'm excited for those.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing too exciting. which is sad because I want to give the viewers like
And
excitement.
they're like, y'all, I had a baby.
Yeah, like I got engaged, but we were used to that.
One of my friends on TikTok had a baby. She was like, I just had a baby 2 days ago, you guys. And I was like,
I saw that. I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I've been catching up on like TV shows like Dr. Odyssey. It's on Hulu. I love it. Not really. It's gotten really bad.
What?
In the last 2 episodes.
She was like, I love it, but not really. It's really bad. I'm like,
I
wait.
did like it when it came out because, you know, I love to cruise. I'm in the cruise life. For one, the medical area does not look like that at all.
It does not. I mean, I ain't even
At
seen
all.
the show, but I know
no,
they glamorized
right.
it because I've been
Right,
down
they
there in that little
glamorized
hole.
the whole thing. I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then it's just like, you know, the girl's like, oh, I love this man, but then I also love this man. And I just don't know what to do. And the two doctors are like in love with her and blah 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 blah. Like
Blah, blah, blah.
it starts to remind me of the Vampire Diaries about like the show became Elena.
Yeah.
So I'll see if I want to watch more of it, but it's just getting to like
You know, one time I was on a cruise and I went down to the doctors and they put me like in a little chamber. I was in jail for a bit.
Well, because you were sick.
And then they called the CDC on me. I told them to call them back.
And then you try to sneak out.
I did try to sneak out. I got in trouble.
You're like, I was just trying to get some food stuff.
And I was like, all y'all brought me was toast and, what was it? Soup? It wasn't even soup. It was toast and broth.
Yeah.
And they was like, yeah, that's what you need to eat. And stay in your room for 24 hours. I'm like, yo, it's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And I was stuck in a room with no window on a cruise boat. So I snuck off and I got in trouble. They called me. As soon as I got back in the room, they was like, yeah.
It's Garland.
Because I was supposed to go ATV riding and everything that day.
I know, they canceled it.
They was like, we cancel all your stuff. The CDC has been alerted. And I was like, oh, call them back. Call them back.
You don't need to.
I was like, tell them I felt much better. Y'all gave me medicine. I feel great. They was like, man, we can't call the CDC back.
Think that like, what did they think? Yeah, did they think is it COVID time?
When I say that cruise, I got back in the next week.
Mm-hmm.
Boats won't letting people off because of COVID.
So it was right before COVID.
When I say right before, I literally got back, and then my mom, like a few days later, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you got off the boat because you were sick." And they're not letting people off the boats now.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, it literally within that same week that I got back, COVID was hitting hard. So yeah.
Well, you know me, like we talk about COVID a lot, but you know me, I really think COVID was here before they said it was.
Oh yeah.
Because I really think I had that 1 year for New Year's. I did not go out. It was horrible. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing week. Let us know what you guys did. Send us an email or drop a comment below. That would be great.
That'd be great. I do read comments. Christina has been in the comments too on it.
I know. I was so excited. I was like, look at all these comments. I was like,
right.
boom, 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 boom. I was so excited. Yeah. But I mean, going through bucket lists as our talk of the week, I was like, why do they call it a bucket list? And then I finally before you kick the bucket.
Yes, before you kick the bucket, what
I was like,
do you want to do?
Oh.
Yes.
So that was really interesting. I learned something new. So, first topic is our favorite thing to do.
Travel. So, Christina, where do you want to go before you kick the bucket?
Well, I'm kicking 2 of them off my list. Going to Rome.
Yes.
Going to Greece. We're going to go see the Colosseum. I mean, I'm going to see the Vatican. Am I like excited? Sure.
Yes.
But like Colosseum is me. Greece. What are you doing?
I was drinking and I didn't want to hear like my gulp.
It's like I was like,
what
are you doing?
I was pulling the mic from my throat, you guys. I didn't want to hear y'all hear me, Lord.
And then we're going to Greece, but we're going to Athens, but that's Greece. But I would like to go to Greece again, even before I even go there the first time. I know I want to go again just to experience Greece by itself.
You know, like explore Greece for like a week.
Yeah. And then, my top, after Rome and Greece, it's the Northern Lights. So apparently you can rent a clear igloo in Finland to look at the Northern Lights.
You know, I tried to win a trip to Finland.
Why didn't you win?
Man, it was so many people in that competition. But I actually submitted like a video and everything trying to win a free trip to Finland. But I didn't win it. They only picked like 2 people when I say out of thousands. And I was looking at all the video submissions.
Billions.
I was like, my video looks better than everyone else, but I didn't get picked. But it's okay.
That's fine. We'll win the next one. Egypt. Ever since I was a child, I wanted to go to Egypt, but then I realized you have to get all these shots. I don't know if that's the case now, but it doesn't take me 7 nurses to hold me down to get a shot now, so I think I'll be good. Yes, I had a horrible, like, just terrified of
shots. Yeah.
Well, needles. I don't like shots. I don't like giving blood. But now I'm an adult. And I'm just like, okay, I have to do it.
I don't care if
and I just give them my arm.
No.
And I look the other way.
They always think I'm going to pass out. It's rare that they don't ask me if I'm finna pass out.
Why?
Because I always look like I'm going to pass out.
You get pale?
No, I'm too dark to get pale. I don't know what I look like.
I'm sorry. You're dark, but you could get pale. People get pale.
I don't feel like I get pale.
Color.
No. I just be sitting there like literally blank stare, because I like to watch it go in, because I feel like they're trying to kill me.
No, I can't watch it. If I watch it, I'll get sick.
I can't look away.
That's when I'll get sick.
If I look away, I might leave.
I just be like, here. So
yeah, every time, they said you're gonna pass out. I'm like, no. They thought I was gonna pass out when they gave my mom a shot. I was in there, and this lady was like, "Are you okay?" My mom was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She's like, "I'm talking to your daughter over there. Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm okay. I don't like you."
You don't like needles, but you have how many tattoos?
Okay, that's different.
How is that different?
I don't understand how, because you don't have
how
one.
It's different.
The tattoos are on the surface. I don't like things going in, underneath my skin.
Like in there.
It's in there. I don't like you being in there. You can be on top. You can take a needle and rub it across my leg. I ain't gonna cry. But if you go into my arm and draw out you gonna draw out my bodily fluids? Mm-hmm. The shit I need to survive?
But they need your blood to check stuff.
No. I'm scared. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So Egypt, y'all. And luckily my best friend would like to go too, so I'm so excited.
40th birthday.
Yeah. And then I also want to go to Japan. Maybe not do like a bus tour like you did, but like pick something and then we could take like trains somewhere and all that good stuff. Like a good central, like Tokyo. I feel like Tokyo is big and you could do a lot in there.
Yeah, you need to go to Tokyo. And
how far is Tokyo from Disney?
Tokyo is not far. Like, you take the trains. When we stayed in Tokyo, we went to Disney.
Okay.
Because it's Tokyo Disney.
Oh, well,
so it's not far. It probably took us like an hour hopping trains and stuff to get there.
Yeah. We could do it.
Maybe less than an hour. It's quick. It's quick. You don't even feel like you've gone that long. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a fun way.
Nice. Like, well, I think that was, when we took a train to Anaheim, Disneyland. Mm-hmm. It wasn't an hour, but it was like a good 40.
Yeah, but it's nice. You get to chill.
Just relax, drink.
Well, the trains there, you don't drink. It's just like an actual like metro.
Like a subway.
Yeah, it's like a little metropolitan one.
Well, these trains are different.
Think the bullet trains, they have like stations. You can go get drinks and take them on. We all had little food and meals and stuff. But yeah, the other stations are like a metro station.
Yeah. Very cool. And then this is a long shot, like, because I know it's so expensive. Look at my country again.
Expensive.
Thanks, Disney Phil.
I know, right?
Give you a shout out. Long shot is Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. I didn't even think about that one.
Beautiful. Like, all the pictures. I'm going to stay at one of those little huts by the ocean.
Yeah.
And I just want to relax and drink. And relax.
And drink.
That right now is the only thing, like, I, like, have to do. Like, of course, the Eiffel Tower. But would I like be sad that I missed out on it? No.
Mm.
But yeah, I know we're going to Scotland. I mean, I never thought that, like, oh, let's go to Scotland. Like, would think it's like something, but I'm down.
It was that was on my bucket list, but I didn't put it on my list today
Because
we're
we're going.
So we're going. But my travel is that all your travel list?
That's it. That's all I have right now. That's all I could think of.
Okay, so my travel goals before I kick the bucket is to return back to Japan because I just love it so much and I want to go and experience more. When we were there, we were hustling and bustling. It was super hot. Y'all probably heard the story, but I want to go back and enjoy and not sweat through my clothes as much as I did. Not get sick and things like that. But I had a great time, but I want to go back and really experience more. There was so much to do, so much to see, and you can't see it all in one trip. I know I have like 2 friends that have been there like 3 or 4 times. They just keep going back.
And they still need more
They
time.
need more time. There's so many, it's like the United States. There's so many states here.
That's like when you go to Disney World.
Yeah.
Like Disney World, the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
You have to go like
multiple times.
I know, because there's so and even Animal Kingdom, like, but Animal Kingdom is smaller than Magic Kingdom, but you still need probably like a 2-3 days for Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back to Disney World.
My friends are going, I think, next month.
I know.
They're going to drink around the world in Epcot. I'm kind of mad about that I'm not going.
That's on my bucket list, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
And I also want to go back to Paris. 2 reasons I want to go back to Paris. One is because the first time I went with my dad.
And you didn't really get to do a lot
So I didn't get a lot to, like, drink and taste all the wines. I did drink wine, but not as much.
Yeah.
I was with my dad and stuff like that. And I want to go back to I might say around the Louvre Museum.
The Louvre.
The Louvre. I love that museum, and it is so huge. There's no way you can finish it. Is
that with the Mona Lisa?
Yeah, with the Mona Lisa. But that museum is, oh God, it's so...
I love museums.
Freaking huge.
And aquariums.
We were there for hours.
Yeah.
We were there probably like 5 hours. Like, they closed. Like, we was walking out. They was like, hurry up and get your ass out. We trying to shut the door.
They want to go home.
They want to go home, and we still in here looking at everything, and we still didn't even touch none of it. Like... We missed.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I want to go back to just go back through the museum and look at all of the art. I also want to go to China because I want to go see the Great Wall of China. That is on my list of things to do.
I'll go to China with you because that's on my next bucket list that we're going to talk about.
And I want to go to Singapore. I want to get enough money to where I can stay in that hotel that's like a boat. And this guy, Singapore looks like the best place ever. Have y'all ever seen Crazy Rich Asians?
No.
I wanted to go before that movie, and then after that movie, I said I got to go to freaking Singapore. Their airport is phenomenal.
I want to go to the airport, yeah. I saw someone on TikTok that just showed a little bit of it. She's like, oh my God, there's just so much.
Everything is so
You could spend the night at the airport.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Just go there for the airport.
Their street markets, lit. I want to go just eat the food, soak in the culture, stay at that hotel that's like $1,000 a night because I looked up the price a couple of years, y'all. It was expensive. I couldn't afford it.
That was a couple of years ago, so imagine.
So yeah, that's what I said, about 1,000 something now. It's probably like 800 a night then. It was like 1,000 a night. I don't know, but I looked it up because I was like, yo, I'm going. I said I'm not going. One day I'll go. It's on my list. Where else do I want to go? Ooh, I want to splurge on an all-inclusive getaway. I've never been to an all-inclusive.
Me either, but I heard the food sucks. I heard the drinks suck. Like, they're watered down.
See, and I've heard opposite, but everyone has, like, different tastes.
I mean, I know our friend knows, so, like,
I know. My friends go and get shots. They just be taking shots.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Drinks, don't mix it.
I know, like, our friends, Connie, Misty, Rhonda, and Chip, Lynn, all of them, they went to Costa Maya, right?
Costa Maya.
Maya. I don't know. And they had a really good time. They said the food's great, but I've heard more bad than good. And I mean, that's what we were going to think about doing for my 40th birthday, but we realized the cruise was actually less expensive.
Yeah, it's more bang for your buck. But I do want to do one before I kick the bucket. It's do it all inclusive. We were talking about it yesterday on live after you had got off. Jenny Boo came in and she was like, y'all, we're trying to go to Jamaica. And I was like, yo, I'm in, let me know.
I want to go. Jamaica's ass.
Christina, that's not nice. We have a whole platform and people can hear you say that.
I mean, I went there plenty of times, and it's just
But
nothing.
see, most of the people that I'm talking to, we had never been. I've never been.
It's not good. Don't go.
We love you, Jamaica. Please keep continuing to listen to us. Forget her.
I'm not talking about the people from Jamaica or ass. I'm
You know,
talking
like
about
you
I
talk
went
someone,
to visit.
sometimes when you talk about the country, they be like, "Oh, they talking about me."
No, I ain't talking about them. I
You
love
say
my.
Virginia suck. I said, "What you mean? What you mean?"
I would say okay. I know it
I probably say
does.
okay to you.
And it does.
They say for Lynchburg suck. I'd be like, "Yeah," but the whole state of Virginia,
I love Richmond.
right? The state of Virginia say.
But no, I mean, no offense to like Jamaicans. I never liked it. I mean, I haven't been since I was a kid because I usually go on cruises
Yeah,
to them, and well, it just makes me sad sometimes too
yeah.
because it's very poor,
Oh
and that's
my
what makes
God.
me sad.
Yeah, that's how Nicaragua was when I went. You can
Makes me
see
sad for
it
the
was so
people.
sad. One of my friends actually went to Nicaragua maybe like a few weeks after I
Say it
did.
again.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. He had went and he actually went to help build homes when he went. I went to just go out on this like nice eco-friendly resort. It was so nice. But when you're driving through the city, you can see that the people really need help out there. So I didn't know before I went. I was just like, oh, I'm in Costa Rica. I'm gonna drive up to Nicaragua and have a good time. And then I saw how the homes and everything looked out there, and I felt bad. And when I saw my friend go out there, literally a few weeks after I did, and like help build homes, I was like, "Go you," because I didn't go for that purpose. I went for a vacation. So I want to do, and that's another thing I should have put on my bucket list is do more things for like Habitat for Humanity and things like that, where we can go and help. But shoot, you got to be off from work. You got to go out here and build houses.
That's gonna be under career and life goals.
There should be, yeah. I should have put. I didn't even put that there. I should have. But back to my travel. I want to go to Carnival in Brazil. I want to go.
So tell me about that because I've never heard about it.
Oh my God, my friend Lucas, he goes, and I'm so jealous. So it is a carnival that they put on. I think it's their summertime, which I think is winter here. They have this big, huge festival, dancing in the street. It's like a big, huge parade, but everyone wears like their prettiest, like gems and everything, and they just dance and dance and have the feathers everywhere. So I gotta get a 6-pack before I go because I can't go without a stomach now. But everyone is just dressed up and like it's like a bathing suit attire, but they're gemmed out, like Rihanna. Like they have it in different Caribbean islands, but I want to go to the one in Brazil where I just sit there and just go down the streets and I'm dancing, I'm having a good time. I have my feathers on my head, I'm just rocking it out. But I gotta get a 6-pack first. But I want to do that.
I really thought you meant 6-pack of beer or seltzer.
No, I'm talking about my abs. I gotta get my stomach flat before I go out there and be shaking it. And I want to take a transatlantic cruise. And y'all, I like to travel, so I just want to step foot on every single continent. I want to go to.
What's a transatlantic cruise? Where does that go?
It's like I think most of them leave out of like California. I think it's been a while since I looked at it, but they go all the way. Like you're on the boat for like 20, 30 days. It depends. They have some like 18, 20 or
We
longer.
can do that when we retire.
Pretty much. And they go all the way across the Atlantic, all the way. And you might end up in like another country and then you got to fly back. But it goes, you're on the boat for days, but they stop at different places all over. It's a good way to experience all of them and things like
I
that.
go with you.
So I want to do a transatlantic cruise. And there's so many more things. That's why I said
If I get fired and you get fired at the same time, we're going.
facts. I ain't got no money though. I'm fired.
You have money saved up, don't you?
I do, but I need to save up more.
You have savings.
But and like I said, step foot on every single continent. I want to just go everywhere. I want to go see the glaciers. I want to go to Australia and pet kangaroo. Iceland. I want to go everywhere. I just want to have a good time and enjoy life and travel. So that's my bucket list of travel.
Yeah, and just see the beautiful places
Everywhere.
on how they're different than us. It's really nice.
Yeah, I just made a small list, but I mean, there's
Right.
no limit to my list of
There
places I want to go
isn't.
to.
No, especially when it comes to traveling.
Yeah,
That's why we don't have kids.
that's why I love seeing different cultures,
Yes.
the experiences.
I just wish I knew, their language.
Right?
Like I wish it was like automatic in our head
Hmm.
that we know all languages of
Yeah.
everything
Like we
to
can just be
listen.
like, "Oh, you speak Japanese?" And then like our brain's like, "All right, it's Japanese
Right.
time.
And just speak
You
it.
speak like a African dialect? Which one? I'm finna switch on my brain." So yeah,
Yes. Yeah. So
turn the station to whatever you need to speak.
I think both of our bucket lists for travel is like
It's
unlimited.
unlimited. There's
It
no like.
is.
We just
We
put
put
down
the, like
some.
the top like big ones that we want to
I
do.
want to go to Israel. I know now, not but when things happen, work out and stuff like that, I want to go.
Yeah, I want to go to China with you because I also want to go to, I forgot to say this, I want to go to China too because I have a severe, like, I'm afraid of heights.
You want to do the glass?
Yeah, I want to walk on the glass up in that mountain. I've seen so many TikToks about it.
I've seen it. Yeah. What's the
Yeah.
name of that?
I don't fucking know.
Sure, you gotta find out.
I'll find out once we book our trip to China.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, that is one about travel. The next one that we will be discussing is about career and our life goals. So do you want to talk about it or do you want me to go?
You can go.
Awesome. All right. So maybe, and I've been thinking about this like the last like probably 6 months, like, career goals wise and stuff like that. I have been really thinking about maybe possibly getting my realtor's license to sell
Really?
houses. Yeah,
That's a good idea. You should do it.
because I've been in leasing for 6 years and it's almost very similar.
Yeah, my cousins flip houses.
Yeah. Flip or do they sell?
They isn't that the same? Not the same, but they flip like they actually buy the house,
They buy a
fix it,
house.
and then they sell it.
Oh, but that's not a realtor.
I know, but do you have to have your realtors to sell the house you flip? I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I mean, to be a
Or you can just buy it, sell it on your own. You can do, I guess,
got that money.
uh,
They got money. I don't got no
they
money.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So,
flip houses and stuff.
yeah, I mean,
Down
I've
your
been
house.
thinking about that a lot lately. Of course, far-fetched is to retire early and to travel the world. I mean, that's duh. And
Hmm.
then since I've been, I mean, this goes back to, me being in a domestic violence relationship. It goes back to that. So, like, I had a hard time because at that time I had 3 dogs and I had to get out of the relationship I am in, and nowhere could offer like free assistance or
Yeah.
any kind of discount into boarding my dogs or keeping my dogs. And I was like, I can't afford it for 3 dogs. 3 dogs probably for 3 nights. And I didn't know about my place now, but like I just knew my Bedford,
Yeah.
animal hospital, and it was like probably $30. That's $90 a night. Who could afford that if they're not going, if it's like a
Right?
constant thing? Because I was trying to find a house
Yeah.
or
Trying to get your life
or
situated.
someone,
And they're like,
yeah,
let me charge you a buttload to keep your animals while you get your shit together.
right. And so hopefully in the future, um, I'll have a house that has bigger land that I could, I mean, I know it's a lot of process and it's probably never going to happen, but I do. I want to open my home not to the domestic violence victims, but their animals. And like, hey, I'll take care of them. You fix yourself. You need to do it like to get out.
Yeah.
Like,
Have your animal wait.
right. Right. And so that's one of the big things, but I know it comes with grants and all that stuff, and I don't have time for that. But maybe in the future when I do, when life slows down, maybe, but even if like I buy a house that's like on a big, has a decent amount of land. It doesn't even have to be like big land. It just needs to, have a home for maybe like I could do like 5 or 6 animals a night and just spread the word around, get my name out there with that. That was like a big thing for me. But for like career and life goals, I think that's it, possibly, buying a house one day, of course. When I know where I'm going to stay, because, buying a house is a very long process. And I don't know if, in Virginia is going to be my home. I don't know. And, where I rent, I get my discount because I work here. And so it's really good right now. But that's all I have. I mean, it's small, but that's all I could think of. I'm only in my 40s, so I have, time to think about that. What about you? What about your careers and life goals?
So for me, I want to buy a house. Yes, I already own a house, but there's a long backstory to that. I'm not going to get into that backstory, but I do want to buy a nice house or, condo. I could do a condo, but I don't know. I just want to do a house for animals and stuff too. I like to have my pets. So I want to buy a house one day. I want to
You might have a shelter. You have like 20,000 cats.
They're dwindling down. They're getting old. It is sad to watch, but it happens. I want to own a Rolls Royce. If I said that right, I want to own a Rolls Royce.
All right, get it, girl.
I'm working on saying the words right. I put down that I want to get married. It's not a must do, but it was something I would like to do. But at the same time, if I don't, I don't. I want to make millions of dollars. I don't know how, but somehow I want to make millions, hopefully, off of whatever I do. Maybe we can make millions off the podcast. Maybe we can make millions off of TikTok. Maybe we can make millions off of some other adventure that I stumble into along my journey in life.
But you never know.
I want to make millions, y'all, because I'm tired of hustling for pennies.
I know.
I want to learn how to play the guitar because I haven't. I have a guitar. I actually have like 2 guitars. I have the speakers, the amps, and everything. I just don't play it as much as I need to. So I need to get back on the guitar.
You gotta learn more because don't you know a song?
Yeah, I know a couple songs, but I haven't played in a while.
Okay.
And I broke one of the strings on my guitar. So I need to get that fixed. I also want to become fluent in Japanese. I have learned some Japanese before I went.
Girl.
I really like learning the language. I like studying different languages. I'm not fluent in different languages, but every time I go somewhere, I like to study the language so I can at least speak to people and like figure out where the train station is. Like, sumimasen, what is it? Sumimasen, Senjuku Akiwa Doku Desu ka, and stuff like that. So I try to learn how to like at least communicate. The problem is when you learn how to ask questions, they answer you.
And you don't know what they're saying.
I don't know what they're saying. That shit was funny. I was in Costa Rica and I asked for the bathroom. I was like, how did I say it? I forgot how I said, how do you, what was it? I'm about to speak Japanese again. But I was asking for the bathroom and then I don't know why I wouldn't expect them to respond back in Spanish.
I just say baños. And it's Spanish, it's baños.
Yeah.
And usually they just go.
No, he didn't point. He didn't point. He started talking to me. So I said, ¿Dónde está el baño? Yeah, I said, ¿Dónde está el baño? He was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, shit. And then he just passed me a key.
And I'd be like, gracias.
I think because you don't always blend in wherever you go, but sometimes I kind of blend in. Because there's darker people over in Costa Rica too, so they just thought. Cause I was like, hola, ¿dónde está el baño? And he was like, oh, blah, 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 and passed me a key. And I was like, oh, shoot. He don't realize I don't understand. So now I'm just standing there and I'm smiling. One guy picked up on it and then he pointed. He was like, oh, she don't know. She don't actually speak Spanish.
Well, that's why I just say hola, baños.
And I said, I was like, hola, ¿dónde está el baño? And I was like, oh, así. And I was like, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Why my Spanish this good? My Spanish ain't even good, but for some reason they really didn't point. And I was like, oh shoot, they need the point. I need the point. Like, tell me where to go.
What is point in Spanish?
I don't know. I need to find point to it. Point to the bathroom. Next time, I think I was somewhere else. Oh, I was in Costa Rica, right? And this lady was talking to me in Spanish, and I was like, oh, see. And then I started speaking in English. She's like, oh, did you know Spanish? That's what she said. She said, do you even know Spanish? I said, no. She said, do you know what I was saying? I said, I did know what you were saying, though. Because I know a little bit of Spanish, so I picked up, and then you use context clues. So I knew what she was trying to say. And that's why I laughed, because I laughed at the right time. I was like, I know what she's saying.
Right.
She was trying to reach across, and she was like, part of my reach, I'm trying to do something. And it was a whole story she was telling me. So I picked up on because I do try to like learn Spanish and stuff and learn different languages. But it was funny. Because once I started speaking English like this, she was like, oh, shoot, you speak English. I was like, yeah, I speak English.
You speak English?
I know. I was like, you speak English? She was like, girl, I thought you spoke Spanish. And I was like, no, I don't speak.
Yeah, I think it's cool too. Like when we go to different countries, like if it's on cruises, like a lot of the kids that go to school have to like learn English. Some people have to learn Dutch. Oh, that, yeah, when I was in Aruba, the kids in Aruba, they have to learn English, Dutch, and French
Oh yeah, they
because a
do. Yeah,
lot of Aruba is
Dutch.
Dutch.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah, I went to, I think it was St. Martin, and like half the island is Dutch, and the other half is, was it French or something? I think it was kind of like that too. And they have to learn.
Been there a long time.
But yeah, oh, my last one on my careers and goals is I want to build a cat sanctuary. You guys know I love my cats. Someone asked me the other day on TikTok if I ran a cat sanctuary. I was like, no,
You do.
they just keep coming to my house. I feed them and try to
Because
get
you
them.
feed them. They will come for
I
food.
love them. They're little fluffy butts. One was yelling at me when I left the house today. I was like, girl, I'm late. I'm sorry. My dad's going to feed you. I got to go.
Oh, sweet baby.
She came up to me like, girl, where's my food? I'm like, girl, I was on live too long. I'm tired. But
That's your fault.
That was my no. Normally I get up and feed them, but when I got up, I started doing other things. And I was like, shoot, it's getting late. I need to go feed the cats. But yeah, I like to build a cat sanctuary because there's so many stray animals out here who need help, and I love to help as much as I can. But it takes money. So hopefully, when I make my millions off of whatever endeavors I decide to pursue, I will have enough to build a cat sanctuary. So that is my life and career goals for before I kick the bucket.
Hit the bucket. What about fun?
Do you want to do fun?
Do you want me to go first?
Sure, you can go first.
Sure. So, fun things that I would love to do before I hit the bucket.
Kick the bucket.
Before I kick the bucket.
Before we hit the bucket, y'all.
Kick the bucket, hit the bucket.
It's kick the bucket, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I could do both. It's fine. I'll hit it.
Hit it first.
I mean,
like,
hit it.
That bucket.
I mean, I've had hit the bucket.
Hold on, before we fight the bucket, we just gonna fight it at this point. We can't hitting.
I almost tried to kick the bucket a couple of times, but I hit it, and I'm here today.
Mm-hmm.
One was in
she tapped the bucket and went back. She was like, "Nah, not today, bucket."
One was in my mama's belly when I was getting born.
You was wrapped around the umbilical cord.
Yeah, I was choking. See, I swear to God, I think I'm gonna die of choking because that was that. I was choked. And then when we were visiting Las Vegas before we had my parents moved there and things like that. We had a timeshare and all of our family was there and we had a buffet and I choked on a clam. Like I blacked out. And like everybody, like I stood up in the buffet and I was like this. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm putting my hand around my neck.
She's gonna like signal for I'm choking.
Right.
Yeah.
And my mom's just talking. And my grandma was like, Kay, your daughter's choking. Kay.
She's choking.
Kay.
I remember that story.
Oh my God. And I was like, well, Grandma, why can't you do nothing?
Help me. Please.
And then I thank God I was able to get around the table. And I just remember slapping my mom in the back because in my head I knew she was a nurse because she's a registered nurse. Yeah. And I don't know what happened, but apparently the clam went out, and I'm here today. So yeah, I will probably go by choking.
The other week, I don't know what happened.
Did she choke on her spit or what?
No, like she was eating some pork rinds. And
probably got cut in her lung.
But I don't know, like she had got it up, but then all of a sudden, like she was choking on it, and then she got it up, and then she started talking for a second, and all of a sudden she couldn't breathe.
Oh man!
Like she lost air. I thought she was gonna pass out, and I was driving. I had to like run. Like I had to pull over run to McDonald's, get water. All you can say is like, but she had already got the pork rind up, and she was like, "Oh, okay, I think I'm okay. I think
maybe
I'm okay."
It was like a little tiny piece.
I don't know. It probably was, but she's done that before with just eating a spicy. She likes spicy food.
That's why, because the spices get caught in her throat and right here in her.
She had a whole asthma attack.
Esophagus.
She had a whole asthma attack. She just could not.
Said
breathe.
that right.
Yeah.
Boom.
Esophagus. But yeah.
Esophagus.
So that happened the other day. Like literally, I had to literally stop and go get her some water, and I was about to call 911 because the lady was like literally fading out. I was like, this is a bullshit because I'm driving, goddamn.
Right?
Yeah, what happened? That was one of my fears one time. One time I was with my friends and we went around the table and said, what do you fear? Like, I said, I fear of dying eating a chicken nugget when I'm driving my car. I get choked on. They was like, really? They was like, we fear like never getting married or never pursuing our career. And I was like, I fear it might die because I like to eat chicken nuggets when I drive. I might get choked.
I'm scared I'm going to choke at home and there's no one going to be saving me.
Right?
Because I live by myself.
Yeah. You never know.
That scares me. That's like one of my biggest fears is
we need to do an episode on biggest fears.
Something would happen at my house and I'll be the only person here. And luckily, I mean, I'll be dead. Not luckily I'll be dead, but luckily
I'm gonna spit my water out.
Like I live where I work, so the apartment community has a key. So if I did a no call, no show, and they would text me, they could come in my house and they could find me dead. So it wouldn't be like a whole 3 weeks until someone.
And Dee was just sitting here, yeah,
probably like dead too.
It'll be a few days, so, like a day or two.
Yeah,
someone will come find you. Yeah.
So that's what's good if I ever die on the community. And then, sorry, we got sidetracked, but we're back to fun.
You should do an episode
bucket lists.
Fear, like our fears.
Kicking the bucket.
Kicking the bucket, though.
Kicking the bucket of fun stuff that we would like to do.
Christina, what do you want to do fun before you kick the bucket?
I really want to go to a masquerade ball or party. Like with the big dresses, with the mask
and everything.
With the mask, yes. I've always wanted to go to a masquerade. Actually, too, like if I do ever get married, like in the fall, wake up. Wake up. I told you she could fall asleep anywhere, y'all. If I get married in the fall, it would probably be a masquerade. Like I wouldn't have the traditional white wedding gown. It would be like completely different.
Yeah.
Because I like color. So I don't know what it would be, but it would be different. Another thing is, speaking of California, this might be going to traveling, but I really want to do like a coast wine tour, a train, because there's train. Yeah, you actually pointed out. Yeah, it's a wine tour that goes through the coast of California and visits other, wineries like Napa.
6 hour, 7 hour train tour. We just stop and go to different valleys, valleys, but wineries in the valley.
Right. I would love to do that. Another one is to go to every single Disney World or land there is because I love Disney.
All things Disney.
First time always.
First time always.
Speaking of Disney, I also want to go to Disney World Epcot and drink around the world.
Facts.
Bucket list.
Bucket list.
Bucket list. We were talking about that yesterday. Also, I stole this from you because I saw it.
She stole it from me.
I did, but I didn't think about it, but it makes sense. Like,
no, I'm going to say it again.
Do it. I really want to experience like front row seats or like VIP, like backstage, like the whole access, for a concert. I don't care what concert. I mean, it would be nice if it was Spice Girls, but I don't know if they're coming back or not. It's rumored.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be able to afford the front row there. I'm not. If they do a reunion tour,
especially this year or next year, I can't afford it this year, next year.
You could find the pennies.
I could find the pennies, but we got a lot of trips planned.
This year, next year we only have one.
Scotland, yeah.
I mean, I have two, but that's fine. And I'm paying for that one. I told my mom, I said, since you pay for October, I'll pay for the drink package. Because I got the same deal.
Oh, no.
Like the 500.
Okay. We're getting the drink package in December, right?
Yes, because we got that credit. I would love, I don't know how long I'm going to last, but I would love to stay at a haunted location. Like if it be a hotel.
She would love that.
Or, I'll get my girl Danette. Danette wants to do it too. Danette, let me know. Yes. And then also fun-wise, I would love to go to EDC in Vegas or even Orlando, Electric Daisy Carnival.
My friend knows a popular EDC artist, like a EDC DJ.
I'm so over you right now. I've told you this.
I said my friend knows one. I don't know him.
Well, your friend knows them. Your friend said, "Hey."
Yeah, she's gonna contact him so I can do an interview.
Yes, and say, "Hey,
so
get me in, boo."
You better be there that night if I do the EDM
well
interview.
EDC,
whatever. I don't listen to it, but I know because I told her
I listen to music that plays. But I like the lights. I like music festivals. Yeah, it's at night. It's like a 3-day non-sleeping.
Like, do you listen to EDC? And I was like, no, but my best friend does. Like, this is like a little after you had left, and I was like, no, my best friend who was here earlier, she does. She loves that type of music. She's like, I know an artist. I can get you to interview him. I'll ask him for you. Okay. And I was like, do that because my friend loves.
Yeah.
Like the whole like.
I mean, I'll pay for my tickets there. Just give us tickets to get in. Yeah. Like it's a whole thing. What is your I mean, it's not my bucket list, but what do you feel about Coachella?
I want to go to Coachella, but I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I'm old. So I want to go to Coachella, but if I was in my 20s, I would go to Coachella and just like vibe out, have like the maybe general access just to be there. But now that I'm older, I only do like VIP. Like I'm not gonna be in the crowd. I don't want to be in the crowds with all these kids.
Because they're kids.
They kids. Like, they're all 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like, oh my gosh, my parents paid for Coachella. Like, I paid for this and I want VIP. I want to be in the tents. I want to have.
I want to relax. I want to stay cool.
I want to stay cool. I don't want to be like in the crowd with the people. Like, if I do Coachella. I
want to see it from behind.
Y'all going to think I'm famous because I'm going to spend a grip and I'm going to be up there with like the Jenners and the Kardashians chilling with them because I paid this much. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not going to be down there with everybody else. Yeah. And that's my problem with getting old. Well, I got to do VIP because I can't be in the crowd.
I can't do heat.
I can't do crowds.
And sun.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I do VIP because you usually get a tent.
Private bathroom.
Yes.
Everything like that.
It's going to storm by the wind.
Dang it. We got to hurry up so we can go swimming.
Okay. And then my last, surely not least, is to stay on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. And when I say
do that,
I didn't stay on Bourbon Street.
Oh, I don't know where you're
with a balcony
for Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like the best time to do it is Mardi Gras. Because if you go any other time, people are still out there partying. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, it ain't Mardi Gras. Go to bed. I want to go to sleep. Like, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Like, will you hear all the partying all night long when you're on the...
I don't know.
I feel like you would.
I mean, where I stay is wonderful, but I want to experience, like, the balcony on Bourbon Street because it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
It's lit.
And, I mean, we could go.
Smells. When I went, it smelled.
It didn't smell last time that I was there.
I'm glad.
The last 2 times it did not smell, but I know what smell you're talking about because I smelt it before.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, if we go on Bourbon Street on a balcony, we could buy liquor from Rose.
Yeah.
The marketplace. To buy liquor and just chill and
chill on the balcony. Mm-hmm. Watch people dance. I did not want to go dance. I like to dance on the streets of Bourbon Street. There's so much music and so much live.
I have not gone in one single bar on Bourbon Street.
Yo, I was in and out of bars. Every bar.
I'm with my mom, okay?
Oh, true. Every bar had like different music. So I would just go in there and hear the music, dance my way out, get a drink or something, go to the next one. And I was just dancing and having a good time. And then we stopped maybe like 6 bars later. We finally found one who had a live band because they would have DJs, they would have people doing live. But we found one and they were amazing. It was a live band. It was doing a lot of good cover songs. And once we found that one, we stayed there. But I had been like hopping and hopping, going down the streets, dancing my life away the first night. And then, because I was lit, I was drinking. The second night, I was sober because I can't do 2 nights in a row.
Well, you had to get that banana stuff. That worked.
I love the banana stuff.
You need to bring that on a cruise.
Yeah. Okay. It's called a banana bag. You guys, I call it a banana bag. You can get it off of Amazon. It has a lot of multivitamins and stuff.
You put in your water.
Because when I worked in the pharmacy, which I still work in the pharmacy, but when I worked in the hospital, we used to make banana bags for people who drink too much. So you would go in there and compound a lot of vitamins and nutritional stuff, and give it to the patient via IV. But you can also buy little packets of it and you can drink it before you get drunk. So we like to buy off of Amazon where we can drink them before we start drinking to help give us the nutrition we need to keep going for the night and not
It
be
works,
hungover.
y'all. It works. I'm gonna let you know.
So if you need, just go on Amazon and type banana bag, and you'll see the little packs
Yellow.
of. And it's literally just different.
It's not good, but
vitamins.
just chug it.
Just chug it down. I do it when I'm drunk too, because one time I couldn't finish mine before I got drunk. So after I got drunk, I was still drinking it. I was like, let me finish this so I don't wake up fucked up. Yeah. So banana bags, get those.
Yeah, but that is all like my fun as of right now that I can think of. What about you?
Well, one of mine is go to a concert.
Oh wait, can I stop you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just remembered one thing.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I really want to stay at a hotel underneath water. One of those rooms.
Oh, one of those rooms. I've seen those. Yeah.
It's never going to happen because they are ridiculous in price, but my bucket list.
I've seen one and it made me not want to do it.
Why?
It wasn't that far underwater. It's not like, oh, you're 20 feet deep.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can still see it from the top. Like if you're standing on top, you can see it. It's right there. It was like maybe 5 feet of water above.
Well, that's only one of them.
Yeah.
The ones that I've seen are like
Deep,
not deep, but like
yeah.
You can't see like
Yeah.
Well, I know what you're talking about, like the reflection or whatnot.
Yeah, like people were sitting on top of like, yeah, there's the thing. Like you can see it right there. It's not that much water on top. It's like they own the pier and there's the thing right there.
Yeah, no.
I was like, dang.
Different.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be deep up under the sea. Like I gotta take a submarine to get there.
No. They have elevators or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Sorry, go ahead with your funness.
That would be fun to stay up under the sea.
Funness.
So for my fun, I want to do a concert, front row seats, backstage passes, all access passes. Like I want all the access I can get. And I just want to do content creation. Like, sometimes you go in there and like, don't take pictures. You can take one picture and stuff like that. You have to.
What?
No, like when you go meet the artist, like I want to go to do the whole experience, but I want to have unlimited access to pictures and videos.
Yeah, but I get scared because I don't know what to talk to them about because they're just like these like famous people. I'm like, oh my god,
find something to talk about.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna find something to talk about because you do really good at interviews. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could questions, but then
I just ask.
I mean, when I look into Ian's eyes,
Ian Somerhalder.
Yes,
he's so nice though.
He is so nice.
He's so nice. Ian and Paul are so nice. We met them personally, but I would love to do like a dinner with them. I want to have like the full access.
We could do a dinner with Daniel.
Yeah, we could.
Elijah.
But yeah, I want to go
There's
to like
dinners with that.
A Drake concert or whoever the artist is that's popping at the time that I choose to go to and have a full access backstage.
Like you want to party with them.
I want to party with them. I want to take photos. I want to take videos. Like I want my TikTok, Instagram, whatever I posted on to be like 1 million views every day for every time I post a video.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are like, yo, she really know her. I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. Like by the time I'm finished, that's my friend. That's the
Cat
homie.
Graham, love her too.
We got each other's phone numbers. Like that's the type of access I want. I want to be that bitch.
Yeah.
Just to be like, yeah, I'm here. You're my friend now.
Yeah. What's your number?
Text me sometime.
Yeah. Let me know when you're in town. Yeah.
I just want to do.
Let me know if you're like 4 or less hours away.
Right. But yeah, I want to just go and just have like all access. Like there's no limit to like how many pictures I can take.
Yeah.
Chilling with the artist.
It's not like very quick like what we're
it's not
used
like,
to.
Hey, take a picture, sign an autograph, go. Like, no, we chilling, homie. Yeah. Like after the concert, we finna hit the clubs.
And I think the autograph, like back to Vampire Diaries, I really think the autograph session is more like intimate as well than taking a picture because they was rushing us in the pictures, but like this, during the autograph process, we're like, oh hey, nice to meet you,
but
so excited, blah blah blah.
But they touch you when you take pictures.
They didn't touch my butt.
I know. But they touch you when you take pictures. So sometimes they give you like a little hug or something. Like, oh my God, he touched me. And I told Alaric Saltzman, that's not his real name, but that's his name on the show.
Matthew Davis.
Matthew Davis. I told him I liked his shorts.
Matt.
And then when he did the autographs, he was like, yo, we should grab drinks later. And I was like, yo, we should. And I took off running.
We should, but we have to get back home.
But I have to go home. Unless you want to, like...
Yeah, because he was like, talking about divorce or something like that.
Yeah, he was like...
the people, like, oh, the ladies were married in front of him.
I know, and then...
I was like, oh, well, I'm single. And you're like, I'm single too.
I was like, I'm single too. Because he was like, oh my God, I wish I wasn't married. I'm like, damn. Okay.
So
hope your husband don't find out you wish he wasn't married so you can marry him.
Matt likes the chocolate.
Yo, because Matt looked at me, he was like, yo, we can get drinks later. I said, yo.
Why weren't you here yesterday?
Exactly. Like, I got to leave today. Come find me, Matt. Let's see. What else? I want to retire somewhere beautiful outside of the U.S. That's on my list of fun things. I want to go to, like, Costa Rica. I love Costa Rica. I've talked about it many times. Japan would be another place because I've just been there, but I've never been to like Spain and stuff. So I would love to like retire in Spain and Portugal and just anywhere nice that's, you know, tropical vibes. Okay, I know Japan can get cold, but they have beaches and stuff. Just want to like Okinawa. Oh, I would love to go to Okinawa and retire. I want to go to Okinawa. That's on my list of places to travel in Japan. I'm over there. It looks beautiful. But yeah, I just want to retire somewhere outside of the United States. Your dog does not even care that you waving at him. Sorry, Christina just randomly started waving at her dog like, hey, boo. Her dog looking at her like, bitch.
She's looking at me.
Ever since you told her to walk away, she ain't been back.
I said, stop giving me attitude. Walk away.
And then her dog literally left and never came back over here.
She's sleeping. It's fine. She just opened her eyes to say hi to me.
Ooh, and I want to go hang gliding. That is on my list of fun things to do. Go hang gliding. I want to run off a cliff and just float through the air and just see all the mountains and trees.
I could never do that.
I want to see what I want to see.
You would see my throw up. Like just landing on people.
Oh my! I want to go hang gliding. It looks peaceful because I've been parasailing and it's really nice. But something about hang gliding just makes me want to just go to sleep up there because I can go to sleep anywhere.
Really? Shocker.
I like to clear my sinuses anywhere. But no, I would love to go hang gliding and like off a really nice cliff where there's just beautiful things to see. And it's floating in the air, free, fly like an eagle.
That's okay. I'll just sit here being free.
You can take a picture of me running off.
I will.
I won't be dead. I'll just be flying.
You could die.
I don't die.
Your equipment could fail.
Okay, I pray about it. Y'all, you better pray before you. I mean, don't do that. Don't do that. I forgot this is not a religious podcast. My bad. Pray to whomever.
Yeah, you break your own rules.
Pray to whomever you choose.
We ain't talking about praying.
We don't talk about prayer. Okay, I'm a hang glide. That's it. I do what I do when I do it.
That's right. And if you want to think about me, you can.
Yes, if you want to
think.
If you want to think about what you think about before you do it. Then think about it. Yeah, I didn't hear too much. Whatever is in my cup. Now, you know.
It's our main sangria. You're welcome.
Okay, Christina, before we end this and do our little outro, what is in the sangria? Tell the people why I'm tripping over here and I wasn't drinking whiskey at 5 o'clock this morning.
That's you. I was drinking whiskey last night, but in this sangria that I concocted was I had a wine that was like a blush wine, not a rose, but it was a blush from a local winery here. That's wonderful, called Mr. D's.
The Vault Winery.
The Vault Winery, yes.
The wine itself is called
Mr. D's.
Yeah.
And then I put some cranberry juice in there. I also put a little bit of the apple brandy that I had left over. When I say a little bit, it was probably like maybe a shot and a half. And then I put a lot of, I had 2 blackberry moonshines that I got from Tennessee. One was like the color of whiskey, and the other one was purple.
Ooh.
And so I finished the one that looked like whiskey. I just poured all of it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it still needs something. And so, you know how I make my drinks, girl. And then so I poured some more of the other blackberry moonshine in there. I also put a lemon seltzer.
Yeah.
Like hard seltzer from Smirnoff. It was like the lemonade one. I poured that in there just to give it a little tartness with the cranberry. And then a little bit of clove soda too. That's it.
Okay, so did you hear she put Smirnoff?
Smirnoff seltzer lemonade, not vodka seltzer.
Smirnoff seltzer lemonade, which contains some alcohol. Then she put brandy in there. Then she put 2 moonshines in there. And then she's going to be like, you forgot the rule. I'm like, girl, I'm drunk. That's why I forgot the rule.
I mean, I even forgot what I put up in there. I was like, let's see.
Some hard seltzers and all this other stuff.
We should go to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
I love Taco Bell.
I like them.
I mean, La Carreta is cheaper, but I had that yesterday.
La Carreta, What's Road? How can I help you?
Sometimes you just want Taco Bell.
Anyway. And that wraps up this week's episode of The Pod Life of Angel and Tina. We hope you enjoyed our bucket list, and I hope it inspired you to dream big as well.
Also, we love to hear what's on your bucket list. So send us your list, your stories, or even photos of things you've already checked off.
You can email us at thepodlifeofangelandtina@gmail.com.
And don't forget to follow us on TikTok at Sunshine Diva 85 and Angel Garland 5, and also the Pod Life of Angel and Tina for more behind the scenes and updates.
Thanks for hanging out with us today, you guys. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep living, and keep checking things off that bucket list.
Don't be hitting that bucket list, but kicking it.
Yeah, don't kick the bucket. Just tap it. No, don't even go near the bucket. Don't go near the bucket.
No, you ain't ready for the bucket yet.
You got like avoid the light, avoid the bucket.
Avoid the bucket. If you see a bucket, just leave it alone.
Don't kick it.
Leave it alone.
Just run far from it.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing week. We're so excited for next week because we already plan on next week's episode.
Oh, sneak peek. What we talking about? We never got no sneak peek.
We have
sneak peek. Sneak 'em, peek 'em.
So, yeah, we never really know what we're talking about, but we discussed this thanks to Thanks to B Chicken Pickle B.
Thanks to B Chicken Pickle B.
We will be talking about the top 4 serial killers.
The top 4. So and Christina's going to come up with her top 2?
Yeah.
And I'm going to come up with my top 2.
And we'll just discuss about, serial killers because I love crime.
Oh, I did the wrong sound. I said don't.
I mean, that too.
Oh.
That could work. Anyway, guys, we love you. And I hope you have an amazing week. And we will talk to you soon.
Bye. First time.
Always. That was like creepy.